Welcome to Wise Owl. This is day one of WarbossTae's July painting project. So I started to unbox my Chaos Demons Plague Bearers today. Some fantasy bases. There are 2 sprues, and we'll take a look at those in a little more detail in a second. You get a set of instructions for assembly, and some 40K round bases, which I won't be using for this project. And then here's the first sprue. There's 4 bodies there, and the torso fronts, a bunch of heads, some nurglings, arms, swords. And then the other sprue is basically the same, just different heads, different body types, different positioning of the arms and legs. So now we'll get on to assembly. So the model pieces themselves are situated pretty tight in the sprue. What I mean by that is it's hard in some instances to get your clippers in there without causing damage to the model itself. So you really have to be careful as you're removing the models from the sprue. Not a lot of mold lines, which is very encouraging. As I looked over each of the body parts, there's nothing really there to scrape. Every once in a while there's something that you have to take care of, but where the real problem is when the torso front fits on to the leg and torso back piece. There's quite a significant joint between those. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. But assembling them is pretty straightforward. You can't really go wrong as long as you're following the instructions. Everything goes together pretty well. I love the detail on the fronts of these models. Every stomach is different. Lots of fun painting these up. I'm looking forward to picking out all those little details. There's one other thing that I forgot to mention. Printed into the plastic on the fronts and backs are letters A, B, and C. And you just have to make sure that you match A backs with A fronts, and B backs with B fronts, and C backs with C fronts, so that everything fits together properly. So this is how far I got on day one. There's my coffee cup, drink of choice. And I managed to get one model put together completely, and then I did manage to get fronts put on backs and heads put on for the other 9 models. I am going to want to go in with some green stuff and fill in all the joints before I put the arms on. I love this guy's head, really funny looking. So I'll do that tomorrow. You can just see here on this model, as I pointed out on the sides, see that gap there where the front meets the back? I really want to smooth that out with some liquid green stuff so that it's not quite so glaring and a casting error. I don't even think it's a casting error. I think it's more of a sculpting error. But that's okay. We'll fix that along the back of the head as well. And then also where the arms attach, I'll want to go in and just smooth out that joint a little bit more with some liquid green stuff. So that's it for day one. On to day 2. Thanks for watching.